Trophy pushing, a core part of Clash of Clans, back in the day where all of the top players grinded trophies to climb the leaderboards. Today, however, the glory of trophy pushing has come to a halt as players opt to stay in the lower leagues to try and gain more loot. But what has caused such a drastic change? Today, we look at the decline of trophy pushing in Clash of Clans. But before we begin, I would like to thank all of you that took the time to subscribe and make me reach 600 subscribers. I truly believe that we could hit 1,000 before the end of the year. But make sure to subscribe down below to join the journey. Now, back to the video. Trophy pushing was a big part in the early days of Clash of Clans. Mostly because that was one of the only things to do at the time. There was a goal of maxing your base, but there was also no such thing as wars or clan war league to worry about, so the only competitive part of the game was trophy pushing. Ever since more competitive modes have been added to show off skill in Clash of Clans, like Clan War and Clan War League, trophy pushing has slowly been on the decline. Trophy pushing in the early days is what separated the hardcore gamers from the casual, as trophy pushing to the very top of the leaderboards took a lot of dedication in order to stay at the top. The main goal in Clash of Clans has always been to max your base. Trophy pushing at the highest levels nowadays doesn't reduce the actual time to max a base. Most of the player base is casual, so players will typically stay in lower leagues as they will have an easier time finding loot and can play the game more casually. A big thing with trophy pushing is that it is hard to find loot in the higher leagues, as players are usually more active and collect their collectors. This can make it hard for the players that are just looking for loot to not trophy push, as they will have more success from finding loot in a lower league. Clash of Clans trophy pushing is only for the near max players in the game. Sure, a Town Hall 13 or lower can push to Legends League, but they will just get pummeled by the matchmaking by Town Hall 16s in Legends League. Max players are the only ones that can really push, as they have a strong enough offense in order to 3-star other max Town Hall 16s at the highest in the leaderboards. They can also be able to change their army when the meta shifts, as they will have access to all of the max level troops. The Legends League system also factors into this. In Legends League, players can only attack 8 times per day, and they are not allowed to choose which base they attack, so it is totally random. The loot is also the exact same for every base, and it is not that high. Especially if someone is trying to go on a wall grind, they need to drop out of Legends League in order to get a lot of walls done. The limited loot in Legends League makes it very hard for people to want to stay in it if they aren't outmaxed. The maxed players make up a very, very small percentage of Clash of Clans, where they would be the most incentive to stay in Legends League. With there being a lot of events nowadays, people in Legends League are limited to a certain number of attacks per day. It will therefore take them longer to max out these events, as they can only have 8 attacks per day. I know that they get a little bit more than the rest of the leagues, but it will still take them longer to max an event. I'm pretty sure it's like 10% more medals or something that they get for being in Legends League, but I am not totally sure. If a player was stuck in Legends League when the Hammer Jam event dropped, then they would have to wait a day or two to drop out of Legends League in order to farm a lot of loot. While Clash of Clans was popular in the early days for the trophy pushing scene, that has quickly changed, as players don't often look at the leaderboards as much in the past. Players now focused on Clan Wars and Clan War League for the competitive side of Clash, where they can compete with similar town halls without having to face max players in order to try and win in a trophy push. Thank you for watching today's video, and I would appreciate it if you left a like and comment down below on your thoughts on the video. And while you are down there, make sure to subscribe, as you're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and I will see you in the next video.